Hey, welcome to MedPrep. I'm Prabhav. I'm a third year medical student, and I'd like to show you what you get when you join this community. So, MedPrep is an extension of the honors project I started in medical school. And I made this because medical applications were so confusing and the quality of advice was really poor back when I was applying. And I wanted to have updated advice from medical students, not from some PhD who hadn't interfaced with the medical application system in 20 years. So I made this to take on all those roles, and I have a version for parents, which should be you guys, and then a version for students to give them more one on one help. So when you join MedPrep Parents, you'll get access to this community here, which looks pretty empty right now. But over here, you'll be able to send any question or message to me, and I'll get back to you within a day. You'll also get the opportunity to schedule a meeting to discuss your kid's specific application. And we'll have about 30 minutes where we can talk one on one and develop kind of a curated plan for you. Now, when you join MedPrep Parents, your kid will also get access to normal MedPrep. Here, I have a bunch of courses I've made for your kid to go through at their own pace. And I'm really proud of the work I put into these. So, the first one is how to get into medical school. And it's a list of activities that center around the medical application that your kid has to do. It has tips on how to get those done, and it has different strategies on how to make them really pop in their application. I also have a bunch of courses on studying. I initially made these all the way back in college because I was actually quite a poor learner back then and I wasn't getting the grades I wanted. So I did a deep dive into the science behind studying and I came up with this course that helped a lot of people even back then. In fact, if you go to the About page, you can actually read through like the 30 testimonials I have here from people who really enjoyed that course. Since becoming a medical student, I refined that even further. So these are all updated and they seem to help a lot of people. And they're backed by my experience, the experience of other pre meds and med students, and they seem to really help people do better in school. And then finally, this is the newest edition I have here, the How to Ace the MCAT course. I'm really proud of this one because of how effective it's proven to have been so far. I've shown this to a few other pre-meds already, and that's actually the reason I made this because I was getting the same question so frequently. I wanted to have one thing I could just refer people to. And so far, the average score people have got after taking this course has been a 522, and they've used no help outside of that. So that's already putting you in the top 3% of all test takers. And I'm really proud of this one. I think it's pretty unique. I haven't seen the tips I give in this course anywhere online, and I think the reason is there's a lot of insights you get into studying once you become a medical student because there's just so much you have to do. But typically, medical students don't take the time to go back and tell their juniors about how to study properly and how to prepare for big tests properly. So my insights are in here, and it's been really helpful so far. Beyond that, your kids will also, again, get access to a community tab where they'll be able to message me directly or post to a general board and I'll get back to them within a day. So that's kind of what you get. If that sounds good to you, you can go ahead and sign up. Everything is totally free right now. All these courses will be unlocked without any cost, and you can set up that scheduling link whenever you want, or whatever time works best for you. I hope to see you inside.